electricity that permeates this place as we get set for a terrific game. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. All right, guys, here's our first look at this offense today. And there he is. To this team's fans, he is a heroic figure. He is the guy who can lead them to the promised land.
This guy has been in big games, in big moments, and he's delivered for his football team.
He's going to take a shot. And he reels it in inside the 30. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. The big gain on offense, and the play will stand, and the offense declines the penalty. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I'll tell you what, you want to quiet this crowd down. You want to do something demoralizing to your opponent. Establish the run game early on offense.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the run. Nice move to pick up yardage. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Makes the grab. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Scrambling away. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. So they're on the 1-yard line. The incomplete pass on set bounces into the end zone for a touchdown. On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. That's reeled in, it's Spector. Makes the catch and he's brought down. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat. They've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They bring the punter onto the field now. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. 1st down for this offense. He'll start this drive firing. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab outside. It's English. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. 1st down, 10 yards to go. Looking to move it through the air. Buys a little time with his feet. Using the spin move. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. First and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. The sweet feet buy a little time. At the 20, he's got space. And they're in for a touchdown.
Great decision by the quarterback, and there's a danger on defense. When you play man coverage against this guy, when you've got DBs and their backs are turned to the QB, if you're not careful, he'll just tuck it and run and take off. And by the time all those DBs and defenders had turned around, it was way too late. He was gone.
And these decisions to go for two, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points. And then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Movement here from the tight end. The give out of the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. He'll come out throwing on first down. Caught near the sideline, it's Montgomery. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. No one's going to get it. Touchdown.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The offense lining up for a first down play. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. At the 35, he's open. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss. He can run with power, and he also has speed. Play.
Looking downfield, it's Huff. Dumps it off in the flats. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And now on second down for this offense.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing, an easy conversion for this offense. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? The ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were, and because of that, he gives up the first down. Need to just be a little bit more aware as a defensive guy.
A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. The aerial assault continues. He's right on target. He's got it, and he'll take it in for the touchdown.
And these slants are so hard to defend when the ball's thrown like that. The receiver catches it, and he's catching it going so fast. You can tell the defense couldn't quite get the right angles, and he does the rest, uses his speed, gets all the way to the end zone.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Fires to the big fella. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the right. He's got an open man. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. All the way in for the touchdown.
And QBs love their big tight ends, and especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggone receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often in this one.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Hop. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. 2nd down coming up. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Grabbed behind the line, it's Wells. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain here, still a bit short of the first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And here comes the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets a block. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Wants to throw on first down. Gonna take a shot at this DB. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown. Here comes the 2-point try. Looking to throw. He's got the 2-point conversion. And so they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Going up top on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's 12. There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Dropping back, it's Huff. Getting some heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Looking for a crease. It's Stewart. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. On the move, it's Harvey. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Going to try to get it himself. Turns it on at midfield. Oh, look out. Big gainer there that'll look good in the stat column, but not quite enough to put any points on the board before time expires here in the 1st half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what a pleasure it's been to watch these 2 teams thus far there in Morgantown. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker. And then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this 2nd half without someone attached to his hip. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Mountaineer Field.
Got things teed up and just about ready to go here in the 2nd half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. At the 35, he's loose. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the 1st down. They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running.
He's loose down the left side. He's at the 20. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The kickoff team out there to boot it away and 15 yards farther up the field after the roughing the kicker penalty. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Line gets set, 1st down. He wants to throw. He'll pull it down and run. Still running at the 40. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Throwing right. A strike downfield. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're unleashes one deep. And it's in there for a touchdown.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense, spreading them out, taking advantage of their matchup, getting in for the score.
Now the two-point conversion attempt is coming. They'll go to the air. Steps away. He makes the grab for the two. I don't know why you need to go for two there, but they do, and it's successful. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and he'll bring it to the 25. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Looking for a man. It's Huff. Quickly out to the tight end.
I'll say this, man, in college football you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack, once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Slips one guy, now he's loose. Ripping through the defense. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. It'll be a draw. Drills him with the stiff arm. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And now they've moved into the red zone. He'll do it himself. Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. The offense knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
The best red zone offenses are the ones who can run the ball in this area, but that's a tough ask today, especially against this unit. One of the best 5 defenses in the nation stopping the run. This is a really big moment in this game.
The line of scrimmage, the 2, and these final 2 yards might be the toughest here on 3rd down. Trying to pound their way in. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown. Lining up for the PAT.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he's going to bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Running back searching for a hole. Finds some space enough to get 5 to the 22.
It's the MO of this offense, and it really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
Well, 2 things I love by the quarterback on that play. 1, his ability to flush outside the pocket and make a quick decision. No one's open and I'm taking off and running. And 2, get out of bounds. No need to take a big hit. Just save yourself, save the body. A fresh set of downs coming. Well done.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Shoots it to the left. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Off play action. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he affects his defense with the scrambles. Another first down and yet another big gain. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. The defender was right there. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown. What a play by this defense with a pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception.
And the defense comes up with a sack, but I think that penalty flag is going to wipe it out, and it's going to be a first down for the offense. Defense in the neutral zone. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Leaves it with the back. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Feeling some heat. He's going to take off. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Moving away from pressure. And his throw is incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal. And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. And into the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, oh man, what a day. His third touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything. And padding those stats. And all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, that's a good day.
Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Hop. Quick completion on the out.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. But get the momentum started in your direction.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Second and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to.
Lofts one high and deep. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And he's in for the touchdown.
Yeah, And that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. They'll throw it on first down. Looking to take a shot. And he grabs it at the 15. Bounces and squirms his way into the end zone for a touchdown. And now they'll try to get the two-point conversion, guys. Motion from the offense. Quick pass on the fly motion. Into the end zone for the two-point conversion as they extend the lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Huff. Coming after it. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And after the loss on that last one, an all-important second down play from the 12. He's looking to throw.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas. And that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the fourth quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
Finds a crease at the 20. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Fires into traffic, picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Off-play action on first down. Keeps looking downfield. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And it's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positives today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Intentional ground, offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Dances away to buy time. He's going to fire into the gut of the defense. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the fourth quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
That big play has them in business. First and 10 inside the 20. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll keep it himself. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back.
They're like the kid at the playground that just does not want to share their ball with anybody else and play in the sandbox. They've got a crazy lead, and still, head coach decides to go out, onside kick, they get it, and they maintain with possession.
It's caught. And what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Grab near the marker. It's Montgomery. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? It's part of the fun, right? And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Can the defense stop him again on 2nd and goal? They'll run play action. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Illegal touchdown. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Looking to pass. It's Huff. Tosses it incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got it in the middle, it's Ball. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they would try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter, you're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. That one comes out hot down the right side. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he's got it at the 30. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. And that one is why offenses are hungry for big plays. They got it 1st and 10, threatening inside the 30. Looking to move it through the air. He'll try to do it himself. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the 1st down. Timeout is called with just a single second left. After this, it'll be a wrap. To the air on 1st down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown on the final play. The dead ball. The epilogue. The finishing touch.
And some people might say that's piling on, and I get it, but they're not throwing the football over the yard. They're running the football, getting other guys in the football game. It's your job to stop it, and they're just adding stats to the stat count.
The wins keep piling up, and the stakes get higher along with it as this squad remains unbeaten on the season.
Stakes get higher, the pressure starts to mount, those rivalry games come up late in the season a lot of times. So this team has been really dominant throughout the season. Jesse, they got a little bit more to go. Can't get too high just yet.
Yeah, so how much more do they have left in the tank? We know this season has taken a toll on them, even though they looked really good at times. A couple guys have been dinged up mentally, emotionally, physically.
Look at his beef.
He's both 11-0 tank to finish this thing out undefeated.
That's going to do it.
We was both 11-0. Now I finished my season 12-0. We played our seniors on our started whole game. The last game of the year. Beat the fuck out them niggas. We went 12-0. And I think we're in the college football playoffs. Damn. I honestly think this nigga about to win the Heisman. Look, the last game, I literally went 19 for 29, had 554 passing yards, five passing touchdowns, 14 carries, 244 rushing yards with 5 rushing touchdowns. That's what I just put up the last game of the season, and that is the icing on top of the cake. Cause look, he's at the top. That's my freshman. It's crazy as fuck. And I just got invited to the conference championship game. Damn, look. He finished #1, but I don't know if I got it yet. I don't know. We'll find out. I think after the championship game. Look, I got player of the year, too. He's #1 player of the year. Crazy. Let's show that. Herbert Hoover, they're only 11-1. Damn, they only lost one game. It's gonna be a tough game. And the team extended my contract. They extended me 5 years. Because first year they only signed me for 1 year that season. Look, the year before we went 3-9. They signed me, we went 12-0. That's a huge turnaround. Damn, that's crazy. That my nigga about to win MVP. And we got our home game. There we go.
Hello and welcome to what should be a fantastic close to the Conference USA football season. It's the battle for the trophy as we crown the champion of Conference USA right here today. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the Conference Championship trophy. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the offense out for their first possession. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today. There's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yep, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team.
2nd and 10 here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Sacked, it's a loss, back to the 6.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They get him, but what a spin move. That's one for the highlight reel.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
That's reeled in. It's Montgomery. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Inside the 10. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's looking to scramble. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they think.
Off in the end zone.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. You're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Wasting no time, he's going to go deep on the first play. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. He took his eye off the ball. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Perry. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And they hand it off to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness. They're getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Coverage team brings down the returner. Big guys up front, lined up. It's 1st down. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. And he fires the football to the right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And now they'll set up for the point after. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Turner trying to create good field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. At the 10.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And the point after is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner decides to fair catch this. Offense comes out to start this drive. An inside give now from the shotgun. The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining 1st quarter of play. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's going to take off. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place at just the right time.
One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. The pass rush closing in. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks. Here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the coverage team able to bring him down. This should be the last play of the quarter. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Lofting it towards the left sideline. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And that's a solid return after the interception. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive 1st quarter. Let's check out the stats so far.
Go. Can you heat me up some of that chili? please.
Hello and welcome to what should be a fantastic close to the Conference USA football season. It's the battle for the trophies. We crown the champion of Conference USA right here today. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes the offense out for their first possession of the game. And the focus, of course, on this quarterback, Kirk. This guy just has the it factor. He is him, as they say.
Well, Chris, we've had a chance to watch this guy closely all year. I don't know if I've ever seen a kid throw the football like this guy. His awareness in and out of the pocket is special. He's a unique quarterback and a really dynamic player.
They bring him down with the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Gets rid of it on the move. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Looks like he's going to run it. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught quickly. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be...
Got space, looking to score. Setting the tone early. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially low high. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the out route. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Here's the second down play. And the single back takes the handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Crucial third down play right here. Handing off on the draw play. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the running back comes up a little bit short of the first down. Big decision here for this offense because they are down a touchdown here early in the game. They don't want to dig themselves too big of a potential hole.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And the returner is brought down. And the offense trots back out on the field again. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important, is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
So now it's 3rd and short with a plus 24. Could be 4-down territory. Interesting to see what the call is here. He moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. The defense gets him, but it's a 1st down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run, pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Boy, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Jensen. Tackle made after a big gain. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. As we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. 2nd down play coming up. He hands it off from the gun. Finds room at the 30. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And that run is just for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. And there's the handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Caught behind the line. It's Carter.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When a quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the kickoff team to see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense, 1st down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks.
Quarterback looks downfield and make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field. And that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
You ready to eat yours? You didn't get none?
Loss sets up a second and long from the 20. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down mark. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he's got his man open downfield. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. A much-needed score, trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight and try to get themselves back into this game.
PAT is good. They still trail, though. Now they get set to kick it away. Turner looking to make a play here. The big tackle at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 40. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. And he'll set up to throw. Moves left out of the pocket. And looking for a big play here. Catch made at the 20 and the deep shot. Big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 more.
And the quarterback. It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And he'll be brought down. Kickoff team is on the field, so to give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he cannot escape defense with a sack.
I mean, it's another sack, Chris. I mean, we just get started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
They crank up the tempo here for this third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there.
Oh, just short of the end zone. But a big play from this offense. Now we're going to see if this defense can just hold them to 3.
So following the quick lightning strike, they're set up here 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Looking to scramble.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he's taken down, doesn't get rid of the ball, and the 2-point conversion does not work. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The short completion of the tight end. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Completion makes it 2nd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Going to try to use his legs here. He's got the first down and more. Slides down to avoid the tackle. 1st and goal now, a chance to claim even more momentum before the halftime break. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
Launching one to the end zone.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Trying to find some room. It's Davis. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Talk about an edge of your seat type of first half, or as they call it.
Babe, can you give me a drink?
Just another
Then break down
typical
some
CUSA championship game. And
You
we'd
got
be
2 points
remiss
left.
if we didn't
Two
start
left.
this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft
Zero or
carrier
soda
out
or
there
Coke?
at your locker.
I'd rather have a
When
Coke.
he releases and shows off
It
that
goes better
speed
with
and
this.
route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the second half of the CUSA Championship.
And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Turn that light on,
Comes the
too.
offense looking to start the drive. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Davis. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally make the tackle, but the big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 47.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Off the play fake on first down. Throws it to the right. And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
He'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure the defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. After consecutive losses, he didn't appear here under a mile. From the shotgun, drops back. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. The attempt from 47 yards. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. That completion makes it 2nd and short. And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
He's escaping the pocket now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game. He's able to do that right here.
4th down, looking to throw for it. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
And just like that, he squeezed the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver who makes the grab.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's 4-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
And he drops back in the gun. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments in half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Fields it just outside the goal line. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Fresh set it down to the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Extending the play now. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Quarterback looking to scramble. Tackled at the 32. It's enough for a first down.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down. The offense really clicking here. Quick throw catch made. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Come to the line for second down and very short now. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. Quarterback drops back. And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run it with the draw play. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. That's caught. It's Williams. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. Another chunk of play. This offense is really clicking.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
Running out of time in the front. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz, doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out, and it gets them a touchdown.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. The returner is brought down. Gets you started on the next drive. First down here for this offense. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense falls on the fumble. Keeps possession. They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway. Potential momentum shift there. They scoop up the fumble and score.
But that's 3 fumbles in a row in them niggas. 1 fumble return, 1 fumble they recover, and 1 fumble I recovered in the end zone for a touchdown.
This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
Kickoff team is on the field to put this one away. Returner looking to make a play here. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. And the pressure gets to him again.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country.
And he lofts it toward the left sideline. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He'll be sacked back at the 1, narrowly avoiding a safety. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner will be brought down. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. 2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Lets it go under heavy pressure, takes a shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on 4th and very long. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Quick throw to the left side. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Oh, my gosh. The defense does their job. That ball is thrown short of the first down. They've got to rally the ball and not let him have that kind of effort to pick up a first down.
He's running out of time here. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's complete downfield. Quick tackle after the catch, but it's 1st and goal at the 8. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's got it near the end zone. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
And the point after is right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Williams. Solid coverage here. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37. A new set of downs after that completion. First down. Looking to throw the football. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Recovery by the defense, headed the other way. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he picked it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now for PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He's hit as he throws it. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? And on that takeaway, the final play of the game. Talk about a perfect end to the regular season, becoming champions of Conference USA. They've achieved a goal. They've made their case. Now it's going to come down to what the committee decides to do to see if they're going to get that college football playoff invite. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
We won a conference championship.
After the beta. Is this the video? Burn money is better to turn on the stove and burn $1 or what one that says. Yeah, that's crazy. 3 people missing after that? Man, you would think that like once one firework, dude, if there was a firework inside a facility that sells fireworks, listen, I'll tell you this, Jack, I'm running out that damn door, bro. I am not waiting around, put out, you know, to put my phone out and film a TikTok so I can go viral. That's crazy, bro. down. You want to let me share my milestone. What up, Town Legend? What happened? You won't share your milestone. What happened? Don't tell. Marvel and other old drops that heads up rap, Michael says. Okay.
Well, I got Coach of the Year. There we go. Let's see. Let's see if I got it. All right, he got Coordinator of the Year. My defensive coach. He got the Coordinator of the Year. Head Coach of the Year. Look, I won Player of the Year. Player of the Year. Shit.
Some ignorant ass people out there that will light up bullshit just so to cause some sort of fire.
I won the Heisman. Got that shit.
Like there's like this one video that I saw on TikTok. There's like this girl, she's like a teenager, right? And then she goes into Walmart and then like starts a fire inside Walmart and then like nonchalantly walks out the store thinking like, you know, it's nothing. And then I guess she was like screaming or some shit like that, like there's a fire, tries to leave the scene. And she ends up leaving the scene, but they end up finding out it was her that did it. Like, bro, what? The regime, we stop they just call it oh, gotcha. I just got my Dark Sports stuff yesterday too. So yeah, I destroyed the freak off the that says I'm so crazy. All about the guy that got fired from the warehouse. He destroyed the whole warehouse with the I did not see that. The corner going in the building, I saw that too. She the fabric. Yeah, and she was all like, and then they go to the house and they arrest her, right? And then she was like, I'll pay it. How the hell are you gonna pay all that damage? It's like she also like it's pretty released at 10 a.m. on night. It's much of a different ways Robbie says. The Pegasus premium. Ain't nobody care about the Pegasus premium. Only ones that care about the resales that want the Pegasus premium. I'll tell you this, bro. There's not like that one time when those Vegas premiums dropped, dude. That was the only time that we only
I won Best Quarterback. Look, this nigga won Best Player, Heisman, Best Quarterback, Award winner as a freshman. My tight end won Best Tight End, Award winner. And then my defensive player, my senior, he won Defensive Player of the Year. That's crazy. This team was fucking goated. He won another one. Best linebacker. He had 54 tackles. He had 35 tackles for loss. And he had 21 sacks.
So there was one year that my dad accidentally flipped the tube.
Damn, that was goated. Look how many job offers I got.
He lights it up, and then it does this. It goes, and we're just like,
Iowa, Notre Dame, TCU, Notre Dame won me. Wisconsin won me. Ain't going nowhere. I'm staying here.
Yeah, I found a restock yesterday. I bought 7 boxes of those Marvel top stone parts. Bought 7 boxes of top stone parts.
Early National Signing Day.
I ended up, it was for a home local that wanted it.
Looks like he's gonna sign. I don't think I got him. Looks like I got him.
Look at all that Vegas is love in the chat. Well, I mean, the reason why you're bringing that up is because it has resale, bro. Like, ain't nobody give a shit about Vegas every single day. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's a great shoe, but like, I'm not gonna sit here and gas this shit up. I'm not gonna sit here and gas this shit up because I know that at the end of the day, that this is only being brought up because the resale aspect of the shoe. I'm just thinking it's the ones that want them, bro. I don't care about no Pegasus resale. That's what happened the last couple drops. Ain't nobody give a shit, bro. Dead ass. I'm just being honest. Bro. We never talk about Pegasus here. We don't talk about no Pegasus. If you don't like Vegas, I mean, you're more than welcome to go for it, but, like, I promise you, like, there's only a tension around this shoe, probably because it has retail. It's crazy, though, like, the retail price on that shoe is, like, the retail price on the shoe is $220 bucks. Rami got canceled yesterday. What happened? Y'all do. I heard Undefeated might be sending out unknown pairs. Anything? Undefeated might be sending out unknown pairs of Nike Airs or Jumpman pairs when they release. You hear anything? I did not hear anything. So you're saying it's kind of similar to the rare airdrop, where you don't know, whether you got the silver or gold, right? Y'all heard of them stuff? That says I didn't hear anything. I asked them to go undefeated. F y'all talking about nobody wants these. I'm fully here on Snipes. Denver says the attention on them. You're talking about the undefeated? One gun have jump man on the back and one that says. What up, Ron? What's good, dude? The jump man pair are limited on undefeated. Saturn or nothing, the animal says. What do you guys all yapping about in the chat, dude? Yeah, Labubu's the new Chucky. Rami, get me, Rami, listen, Rami, you better defend yourself in here. That's some crazy county. You guys are crazy, dude. What? Do you want me, yeah, if you want to wait for under retail only, you're more than welcome to. I mean, there's a lot of what's it called? There's a lot of stock on this. A lot of people end up waiting. Says, you guys are crazy, bro. Yeah, you would get jumping on the air. You don't know until they get delivered to me, Lane says. Definitely monkeys, but with these stock numbers, depending on what they're retail, they might catch crazy again. Y'all need to stop, bro. That's not funny, dude. That's not funny, deadass. That's not funny. Putting that on somebody, deadass, dude. That's not funny. Raul, you know better, bro. You know better not to around those type of allegations. Alright, leave the W Rami alone. Damn, Rami, don't let the do you like that, Angel says. Oh man, yeah, that's not funny, bro. When the new Rejuvenate colorways drop, I don't know. I dropped the Rejuvenates like a couple days ago. It was like a blue one and there was like a tan one. So yeah, I hope they accidentally sent me a pair with the Jumpman on the shoe and the Nike Air on the other shoe, Jalen says. Well, the thing is, I honestly think when it comes to the rare airs, that is one shoe. That is one shoe that I'm really curious of how many cool lettering that we're going to see on that shoe. That is like one shoe that I'm really, really curious about. That's so crazy, bro. Alright, you know what, Rami? You almost deserve it now. You know what, low-key, I'm not gonna hold y'all. I feel like y'all low-key got some beef with each other. You and Rami and Raul, bro. Y'all be joking around with each other this much. Hey, man, listen, there's true fucking jokes all the time. Dude, good morning, dude. What up? What up, dude? Why can't we all just friends or random there? Yeah. I feel like the undefeated four is a real rare heritage. Says, yeah, I guess so. Y'all got ready reading so easily it says, fixing the ground, the popcorn and drink, it says, that's for everyone telling you says. Settle in the ring, Hugo says. Nah, hey, they just being stupid. Raul woke up and showed violence this morning. Yeah, Raul says. Yeah, that's a pretty sweet. Well, Raul should know better, though. It's Thursday, he says. Yeah, dude, this is when you know that it's everybody's freaking Friday. It's either you guys are either fighting or you guys are either being a bunch of freaking freaks. That's the thing. I love y'all. I love you. Just kidding.
Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, and for the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff. The squad that's looking to put on a show. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, now we'll get our first look at this offense here today. Of course, this game in Atlanta, I think, is the mecca of college football. And over the years here in the Peach Bowl, we've seen underdog teams like UCF and Houston really come in here and make their own piece of history.
And Chris, think about it. The Peach Bowl, kind of like the Cotton Bowl, has been a major winner in this playoff expansion. They put on a great game, and they've already had some memorable moments. Who could forget in 2022, the field goal in the game that potentially wins it for Ohio State was kicked in 2022 and wide left and hits the ground in the year 2023.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Boy, you find a one-on-one matchup just like this, even though it's the first play of the game, and you attack downfield. Regardless of the situation, when you see a matchup as a quarterback, you take advantage of it. What a way to get started here for this offense.
They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well.
That's a big open enemy territory. Ball down here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he picks up the first down. They get him to the ground. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Fires it to the wideout. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So Arizona's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
The pocket breaking down. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
So ball up with 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The punt team making their way on the field. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the offense trots back onto the field here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. And it's a huge chunk play. The tackle is finally made, but the ball moved to the 47-yard line. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Getting set. Here's second down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. That ball snagged for a completion. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake froze the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
Caught on the outside. It's Montgomery. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Important second down play coming up. Looking to throw it again. Tries to get it to the running back. Checks this down to the running back. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. That's a new set of downs, and it's first and goal for the offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. This will be a challenge. Second and goal for the 14. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. They prevent the touchdown. Ball will be spotted at the 3. They've moved it to the 3. Now it's third and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Running right through tacklers. Quarterback doesn't see anybody open. Kirk says, yeah, I'll just do this myself.
How about this? What a luxury. Anytime you can make something happen, even when all the receivers are covered, everything's taken away, you take it yourself. And good luck to the defense trying to stop that.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Caught over the middle. It's Patterson. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. More receivers on the field. Will they take a shot here on second and inches? Makes a quick grab. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
The shotgun handoff here. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. Now it's second down here. Back to pass. It's Fafita. It's a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. Finally brought down, but the offense moving close to the red zone here. This Arizona offense is moving quickly down the field.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And
it's caught. Touchdown, Arizona.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense ready to start this drive. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Defense is coming after him. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. First down here for this offense. Handoff to the single back. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage. And
he's going for a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Trying to create here on the move. He's got his man wide open. Tackle made after a big gain. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain. So 2nd and 6. Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. 1st and goal for the offense. So the offense clicking now for building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
And the PAT is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. It's caught downfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion. 1st and goal. Good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. This is a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Now they get set to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Offense back out there trying to get something going. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Lets it go quickly. He's got a receiver wide open here. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line.
Boy, this defense looks like they are confused, and they should be. This wide receiver is putting on a clinic here in the first half. He sees blood in the water right now, and he's got over 100 yards in the first half already.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's going to take off here. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. His pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket. Using his legs here. Out of bounds after another big scramble. This guy's legs has been a major weapon for the offense today. Fresh set of downs. 1st and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Down he goes. A sack.
That's a big sack by this defense here on 1st down. Now the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a 1st and goal situation.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. There's a shot toward the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Final seconds in the first half, they will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. A minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that first half. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. Chris, let's send things back to you and Kirk for what should be a memorable second half as we eagerly anticipate who'll be moving on to the next round of this college football playoff.
The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. The receiver's got it on a jet sweep. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Dropping back, it's Fafita. It's caught on the crossing pattern. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. From the shotgun, drops back. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Touchdown, Arizona. And the comeback is on.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And out comes the offense set to take over here. Looking to build on this lead on this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Escapes the pocket. Gets some space around the 30. And he heads out of bounds after another big scramble. This defense has had no answer for the quarterback runs today. On first down, it's play action. Lets it fly to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. See what the call is on 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Second down play coming up for this offense. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Pressure is coming. Got him. He's sacked.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game flip. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks.
He's looking to make a big play downfield. Pass is broken up. Turnover on downs. What a stop. And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Wildcats. We're battled back to go in front now. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Offense makes their way on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble now. They get him down, but that's a good run. Enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running play.
And the ball to the ground. Looks like the defense has it.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills.
I regret myself when I said that card. I went to the card shop the other day, and I'm just like, oh, it was hurting my soul that I got rid of that freaking card. It's because I just moved to Vegas, so I was getting rid of a lot of stuff, and that was the last Pokemon slab that I freaking got rid of, dude. So man, listen, guys, if you consider getting rid of it, please think of me first, alright? I am, dude. She's getting the 100K flag W because she still says, can't wait till Robbie hits 99.9 and we can start the massive falling. Tito says, that's so crazy, bro. Come on, man. Okay, here we go. 10 more minutes, chat. 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes. Yo, Cat, I got some heat. I got some heat, bro, that you might need. Alright? I got some heat in my collection that you might need, bro. Greg 5 just Supple says, what up, Supple? What's good, dude? Not getting rid of it, man. You got 2 of them, bro. You got 2 of them. Do you mean the Moon Umbreon? You calling it the Umbreon? The Moonbreon, my bad. The Moonbreon. The Umbreon, they call it this other one. My bad. Alright, chat. Officially 10 more minutes. Copper drop. Let me know in the chat. Copper drop. And by the way, I don't know what the stock numbers are looking like for the dunks. Alright? I don't know. I don't know how many stock is on these dumps this morning. I don't know. Pure Money's round? No, I'm passing on Pure Money's this morning, man. Y'all can keep them. Rappy Shake them cheeks for this. That's so crazy. What up, Cud Life? What's good, dude? What up, man? Good morning. WCats, facts, dude. Should I or wait to see if I can get below retail? It's up to you. It's up to you. It's up to you. Rap, do you need the Japanese Umbreon or English? No, Matt. I'm talking about the one from Evolving Skies. I already have it in Japanese in a PSA 10. I already have it in a PSA 10. Okay, so Rami, 7,900. Thank you, Rami. Around 8,000 pairs on the dunks. 8,000 pairs. Okay, Rami just sent me some stock. 8,000 pairs. 8,000 pairs. I mean, you never know, man. Like, you never know. Some people may ask about it. So, what up, Matt? Dude, Matt, why haven't I seen you? I haven't seen you not once out here, bro. We live in the same city. 80,000 pairs, chat. Yes. Has anybody, has he mentioned that it's Brian's birthday? Yes. Yes, we did. There's a little bit. Those dumps are Persona. These SBs are nice. Mine came in this week from CCS, 2 sets. Oh, by the way, if I want to point this out, because I talked to Brian the other day. If you guys want to, Rami, if you want to share his Instagram, Kosher is he's dropping his own merch, not his merch, but he's dropping in his own street brand here very, very soon. If you guys want to show the support to Kosher, definitely right. I don't know his Instagram page for his street brand, but if you guys want to go ahead and support, you're more than welcome to. I'm pretty sure Rami knows the link to it. But if you guys want to go support the homie Brian, he's gonna drop his first drop is gonna be sometime this month. So if you want to know any more information on that, just go ahead and follow his Instagram. I want the 3s, but I don't want to purchase now. I want to cop once they go on sale. I mean, it's up to you. I feel like most people are probably gonna wait until these go way below retail. Maybe I should test out my sneakers account for these SBs. CD says it's up to you. It's up to you, bro. It's totally up to you. Totally up to you, bro. Totally up to you. Alright? Totally up to you. Because I feel like most people are probably going to be waiting until... what up, Hype? What's good, dude? I feel like most people are going to wait until these go down under retail. I don't know. It's up to you. If you want them, go get them. $205. I feel like, you know, it's not a bad shoe, chat. This shoe is not a bad sneaker. I think it's a great shoe. Me personally, I'm not gonna hold y'all. I might low-key fold on these later. If I could get these, listen, I'm not saying it will, but if this hits $100, like, why not? I'm gonna scoop these up if I find these for $100 somewhere. Literally, I'm not gonna play with y'all. Like, I'm a sucker for all white shoes. And if I could get this maybe on $100 or at $100, I'm buying this. I'm rocking the shit out of this. You excited for the Toro 4s? Absolutely. That's a must cop right there. The Toro 4s, absolutely. Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm gonna hold on this. If I could find these for $100 later down the road, I will buy this. This will be one of those like to-go shoes. I've been slowly still wearing my CPFMs, Air Force Ones. So yeah. Not like white shoes. I do. I really, really do, man. I like white shoes. I also like anything that's really bright too. Like I was looking at these Air Maxes that I saw, like the Air Max Plus. I don't know if you guys seen those, but I seen some sick ass Air Max Plus, man. I low key was gonna grab them, man. They're like all like a folk colorway. So, cause I need some new gym shoes. 5 minutes, chat. 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. Realistically, never wearing if you have white cement direct pretties. I mean, yeah, but still, you can't go wrong with an off-white shoe. Clean summer shoe for sure, I suppose says. Yeah, those bottoms of the sneakers are going to get dirty. You guys seen the bottom of my white shoes? Oh, boy, man. Them shits get cooked. All white shoes for me get cooked out here in Vegas, man. It's really bad. What are the stock numbers? Yeah, stock numbers are on the screen. Roughly around 100,000 pairs on these joints, man. So if you want these should be an easy scoop. $175 is the lowest they'll probably go. And you'll have to hunt around that price. Leo says, what, 205 12? Is too legit says? Well, yeah. I mean, it's just gonna, that's like the norm, right? The norm of the retail price of Jordans for $205. So many white threes. Gateway says, how low do y'all think the UNC reimagines will go? I don't even know how much they're going for right now. I know they are not for everybody. Did you talk about the new J tips yesterday? Go says I did not. I'm not a really big fan of them. To be honest with you, it's just like I like Jake Tip as a designer and what he's doing for the brand. But I'm just not a big. It's just something I wouldn't wear, you know. But I respect what he's doing. You know what I mean? So, has anyone in the chat bought the Pegasus Premium? Been thinking about trying to cop those? Didn't know how. I know 101 Podcast was in here talking about it. So there's a few folks in here that is into the Pegasus Premium. I'm not sure what the sizing is, but Pegasus, from what I've seen throughout the years of the silhouette in general, is that the Pegasus is one of the most popular running shoes and walking shoes when it comes down to Nike. Truly, but what up, dude? We're not rocking Kobe's in the gym. Tito says, not those Kobe's. I've told you, I've been rocking my P6000s. That is literally my go-to sneaker right now in the gym is my P6000s. That's all I wear, bro, is my P6000s. So, yeah, I think so too, Robbie, just because, like, most Nike shoes, I don't know, because, like, some people are saying for the Vomeros go true to size, but, like, Nike shoes, especially for, like, running and walking, it just depends on your foot and how snug you like the shoe too. Like I remember like the old school free runs, like all of them, I would have to go like almost a whole size up because they run stupid narrow. So I mean, it just depends on your foot. If you have a wider foot, definitely go a half size up. I mean, some people rather go true to size because they like the snug feel of the shoes. So it all just gonna be, it all depends. What up, Joe? What up, Chalupa? Anybody know the stock on the yellow Kobe Air Force Ones? Adrian says, we do not know. As of right now, it's around 4,000 pairs, Adrian. Around 4,000 pairs. 2 minutes, chat. 2 minutes. Any gym advice? I'm trying to get big, so my wife thinks I'm scarier when I'm drunk. That's so crazy, dude. Just get a bunch of tattoos, Tito. How about that? Remember 5 shoot size for me, too? Yeah, like I said, once again, if you guys want those Pegasus premiums, whatever, they're dropping here in a couple minutes. I'm the only one that rotates the gym. Because I wear steel-toed boots. Will says. All right, here we go. What is that? Jordan Flight Court? What is that? Hey, we gotta show this after. What is that? Where are those Kobe's dropping? Which Kobe's? Kobe's are not dropping until like the